Hi guys, it's SugarPlumSimss here and welcome back to another video, and today we are building an apartment because honestly I didn't actually have any time for anything else, and I'm also going away tomorrow and it's actually the evening before I'm going, and I actually should probably like go and take a shower and get ready and stuff because I haven't even finished packing yet. But anyway, this is a neutral apartment. I don't know, I thought I would do a neutral type apartment because usually my builds are quite colourful, I think. So yeah, and also I do want to quickly apologise because the beginning of this is actually missing, which you'll probably have noticed, and that is because when I loaded the footage up it was really choppy, and I honestly, well actually I think I have an idea of what happened. Basically I was kind of messing around with my I think it's CPU preset or something like that, I don't know, but I think it shows kind of the CPU priority or something, and I was kind of messing around with that I think, and towards the end, as you can see now it's all fine and stuff, but sort of towards the beginning I guess I had the settings on differently, so yeah, that part was a bit choppy, so I didn't want to include it just because it was really not very good. And also like a bit of me doing the dining room was also like that because I was also kind of messing around with the settings. So yeah, in the future I shouldn't be messing around with the settings, but I have been trying to record this in 1080p and it is recorded in that, and usually my videos can be played in 1080p, but it's not exactly like crystal clear quality or anything, and so I've been trying to kind of record my videos in higher settings recently. It does kind of take a toll on my game. It's not as kind of smooth as it usually is, but it does mean that kind of the sort of where it is a bit more clear and stuff, especially where you'll see all the items are and the writing isn't as blurry and stuff. So hopefully you can kind of tell a difference, although obviously I won't be able to kind of record with these settings all the time because it just won't work with my computer. But anyway, so this neutral apartment, I did skip over the kitchen because that was very choppy as well. But I actually quite like the kitchen, although it actually did take me a very long time to figure out how I wanted it because I couldn't decide between counters. And at first I was going to do these bright orange counters because the apartment before I bulldozed it was actually the apartment that was like really colourful. I don't know what the family is called, but I do know that it is a very colourful apartment, and I was going to do that, but instead I went the complete opposite way, which, you know, kind of unexpected, but I do actually really love how this apartment turned out, and it's also a little more on the minimal side of things because obviously it's quite neutral and I didn't want to clutter it up too much. So apart from the few like plants and decorative items, there isn't a huge amount of clutter or anything, so you know, that's probably one reason why I was able to record this alright. And I also just didn't have much time to really record a normal video. I did want to record a bigger build, and I actually have one or two collabs that I need to work on, but I can't actually work on those until I get back on Friday, and hopefully when you're watching this it is Monday, so I haven't actually recorded anything other than this video, so sorry about that. I did want to pre-record, but I just never got round to it, which, you know, I am kind of ashamed of because I am one of those people who are very last minute and do procrastinate, and you know, I usually build when I feel like it, and I guess I just wasn't feeling like building or anything. Or in fact, I did actually start one of the builds, and it was the Sims with Disabilities build, and I don't know if I'm going to continue building it like how it is right now. I don't know whether I'll restart or not, just because I don't know if I completely like it right now. I don't know, I'll try and stick with it because usually those builds turn out alright in the end, but if I don't like it I'll probably just keep it as a build but not necessarily use it as a Sims with Disabilities, because I was building for a blind sim, and I just don't really know how to portray that very well. I did like these white markings on the floor kind of using the fences, which I thought could kind of show someone where to step and stuff and which room they're in, but apart from that there isn't a huge amount else that I've been kind of trying to use to portray kind of a house for a blind sim, so hopefully I can figure that out at some point, but if not then I might just have to restart and maybe do it for a wheelchair disabled sim. Does that make sense? I think so. Or actually more like a wheelchair confined sim. I think that's probably the better word to use. But yeah, this is also the bathroom, and I actually really love the bathroom, how it turned out. It's kind of a bit more dark, but it's still very neutral, and I did include like 2 screenshots of this room just because I really loved it. And yeah, I do very much like this apartment. Sorry, I am kind of trying to figure out how to word my thoughts here because I'm kind of tired actually because it's like 10:15 and I should probably be going to bed a little earlier tonight because I do have to wake up at like 7 probably, or actually no, more like 7:30 or something, which I know isn't too early for some people, but it's early for me since I usually wake up at 11 to 12. I know it's bad, I need to get out of that habit, but anyway, just doing a few last touches with the lights and everything, and yeah, I do have to also make this thumbnail, which I'm hoping I can get done quickly because I just don't have much time. But anyway, I am going to leave it off here now. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, give this a big thumbs up and also subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!